Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's see how to make your resume shine for data science roles. Don't miss this key section. Okay, so let's get started. So whenever you are preparing your resume for the data science roles, you will include all the key sections like the name, your phone number, your email ID. You will include the summary. You will also include your education. You will include your previous experience, background. You will also include your previous roles and responsibilities and all. Okay, and also you will include the skills which you have, and also you will include some of the keywords to get your resume stand out. Okay, but still you keep telling your friends like I'm not getting the interview calls. I don't know, like the recruiters are not checking my profile, even though they check my profile. Like they are not calling me for the interview. I'm not getting any kind of interview calls, and even if I get the interview calls, like I'm not getting the proper response and all. Okay, so there is one important section which you need to include, especially if you are preparing the data science resume and you are applying for some of the data science roles like the data scientist or the data engineering role or the data scientist role. Okay, so the one important section which you need to include in your resume is the project part. Okay, so if you include the project, then only you will get the interview calls, especially for the tech related data science roles. Okay, so not only the data science role, like for any tech related job, only if you include the projects in your resume, then only there is a lot of chances of getting the interview calls. Then only the recruiters will check your resume and they will call you for the interview. Okay, so whenever you are preparing the data science resume for the data science role, never forget to include the projects which you have done for applying the job. Whether you have done some of the POC project, or you have done some of the industrial project, or if you have done any academic projects, try to include those projects in the resume. Then only the recruiters will watch and they will call you for the interview. Okay, so whenever you are mentioning about the project in your resume, there are some two to three parts which you need to include in that project part. The first one is the aim of the project, like what is the aim of the project which you have done. And the second thing is like on which platform you have worked on that particular project. And the third thing is what are the technologies you have used, and what are the skill set you have used, and what was the outcome of that particular project which you have done. Okay, because once you mention those projects in your resume, and whenever you get shortlisted for the interview, the recruiters will check like what kind of projects you have done. And once they see those projects, they will ask you questions on those projects. Okay, see, even though if you have done some of the courses or if you have done some of the certifications, that really doesn't matter. Okay, if you have done some course or certification, that's really good. That's fine. It's like something extra you have done in your career perspective. But if you have done some of the end-to-end projects and if you have mentioned in your resume, the recruiters, there are some chances like recruiters will directly ask you like what are the projects which you have done, and can you explain me that project which you have done end-to-end project? Can you just go through your project and all? Because it's my own experience. Like whenever I applied for the data science role, like the recruiters directly asked me like, what are the projects you have done? Can you just go through your project? Can you just explain me like what are the things you have done in that particular project? Okay, so try to do as much as end-to-end projects and never forget to mention in your resume, because only if you mention the resume, your resume will stand out and it will be an added advantage for you to stand out from the other candidates who have not mentioned the projects in their resume. Okay, so this is about this particular video. So that's all about this particular video, guys. I hope you like this particular video. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you in it all. Thank you. Bye bye.